Welcome to the Next Level Tech Arcade. I'm your host, Nick Smith, and I've got Mike from Kramer here today to beat me at pool. I mean, I'm going to win, but he doesn't know this yet, so we're just gonna play play along. How you doing, sir?
Good to see you, Nick.
Great to have you here. All right, you're breaking because I'm horrible at breaking.
All right.
And then I'm gonna start asking you tough questions every time you go to make a hit.
All righty.
But Mike, just real quick, as you're smashing those balls, what? Oh, look at shoes. All right. Give us a rundown on who Kramer is, what you guys are doing in the industry right now.
Yeah, Kramer is a manufacturer of professional audio-video equipment. We've been in business now for over 45 years. We're a complete end-to-end solutions company. We do all kinds of pre-engineering designs. We also do services. We recently bought a couple of companies.
Oh, you're making acquisitions right now?
Yeah, we made a couple of acquisitions, and one of the acquisitions that I'm very excited about is ZeeVee, Z-E-E-V-E-E, and they are based in Boston, so they're an American company, and buying ZeeVee puts Kramer in a premier spot because what happens is now we have the best selection of AV over IP in the industry. All of the compression technologies are covered, whether it's JPEG 2000, H.264, and now with ZeeVee, SDVOE. So now all of those healthcare, medical applications that need AV over IP applications, we have all the products that they can use.
This is one of your best acquisitions in years. Look, I love the ZeeVee guys. We've been working with them for years. And they've got really the AV, that wasn't their roots, AV over IP, but they came out of the RF industry, but they have dominated in the IP space for years. I love the products those guys are producing.
Yeah, we're really happy about the acquisition. They now have been fully integrated into our systems, and we're really happy with what's going on. The other exciting company that was an acquisition.
I almost had that one. Did you see that one?
I saw that.
Yeah, it was close. All right, but the most important thing is I have not set you up with a single good hit.
Yeah,
I'm going to keep doing that.
The other acquisition that we have is Ashton Bentley. And Ashton Bentley is a UK company that makes beautiful AV furniture with integrated extenders in the legs of the furniture. The other thing about it that's amazing and
now when you say extenders in the legs, I mean you're able to raise it up and lower it?
Yeah, well the table is pretty much standard and the chairs are standard, but the thing is that their extenders and the table boxes are all integrated into the actual table.
So using like HD-based T extenders?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, USB, HDMI, and I would say the sweet spot with Ashton Bentley is the fact that the monitors can be mounted from the floor. So you go into an application, into a school situation.
Swap your spots here because you set me up down there pretty. I gotta pull this off here. I'm gonna look weak.
Applications where, good shot.
Thank you.
Where running electric to the wall is a challenge.
Yeah.
The monitor, any size, can be mounted from the floor. So it really is a wonderful product line.
So I mean, the nice thing is that you guys are, you've had all the conference room tech, sort of the AV tech, and so now you're really broadening out. You're completing the portfolio as far as the IP side goes. But furniture is a big difference. You've not been a furniture company.
Yeah. No, we haven't. And so it was instant
Dave.
brand recognition. And the other thing about Ashton Bentley, they're the only furniture company amongst many that are Cisco-certified. So Cisco has come to embrace the Ashton Bentley solutions, and what they like about it is they could have hundreds of conference rooms that all look and feel exactly
Now, is this for
the same.
Cisco themselves, or as something that Cisco is offering sort of, customers?
Cisco's offering to their customers, but for their customers and also for their own meeting rooms, they like the same look and feel throughout the world. So they've been using Ashton Bentley for that, and we've now become Cisco certified recently. I don't even know if I'm a solid or a stripe. So
You're a stripe. You're a stripe. I just noticed because there's less solids than there are stripes. But
Okay.
I keep you talking so that you stay confused so I can actually win the game.
Yeah, I think you are going to beat me because I have nothing to go on here, so. The other thing that's great about what Kramer's doing, and something that has increased quite nicely, are Kramer services. The Kramer services give the integrator peace of mind. A lot of times you'll come across an application and
I was
integrator,
close on that one.
the integrator doesn't really want to be bothered with the commissioning or the programming or any of that stuff. So Kramer will actually do all of that for you and give you peace of mind. And you can't ask for a better situation where a manufacturer that sells the product is actually programming it and doing the commissioning.
Are you finding more of the, nice drop, that was
Finally.
impressive, yeah. You're still up then. Are you finding smaller dealers taking advantage of that, maybe that don't have the, the large staff or the?
Yes, that's exactly where it comes across. And it's something that's very handy for the dealer to use, because they can convince the end user that everything is coming from one provider.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't have to go around to 15 different people in case you have to troubleshoot. There's really only one throat to choke. And that's why it's great when you use Kramer services.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Mike, what's the, when you look at the industry as a whole right now, what's exciting in the industry?
Yeah, I think what's really exciting is the USB-C. The USB-C technology is absolutely exploding. I think it's outpacing HDMI. More and more devices are coming out with USB-C. And one of the things that Kramer has now done that makes them even further away from the competition is that we offer a full-featured USB-C cable that has the actual icons on the mold. So when an end user uses a Kramer cable, they know that that cable is offering them charging, data, and video, all in the same cable, up to 15
And, and I want to double click on a comment you said there earlier, which is it's outpacing HDMI, right? Is that in sort of the...
Is it my turn?
Yeah, you're up still,
sorry.
absolutely, no worries. Are you finding that in terms of the number of installations, or in the number of devices that have USB connectivity versus HDMI connectivity?
I'm finding it in the number of devices. HDMI is not going away, but USB-C is being added in the devices. So it's a combination of things. More than likely, the device needs to output to an HDMI display, but they want to use a Mac computer or some other device that has a USB-C output, and they want to put it into a DA, they want to put it into a switcher, they want to put it into an extender, those kind of things.
Oh, he's found his place now. He's gonna start dropping.
It's starting to warm up.
Yeah.
Multitasking
well, and I guess the reality of it is HDMI's only ever done really one thing, maybe two, which is transmit video, and if it's consumer electronic controls, USB can give you power, can give you bidirectional data. There's so much more that can come out of that. Exactly. So it makes sense that so much of the market is shifting over to.
It really does.
I'm curious which way he's going on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to try to slice that sucker. No, I didn't think I was going to get it.
It was I would have been impressed. I'm still impressed, because I would have never even attempted it. That's fair. So Kramer, you're building these new USB-C cables. You're building them with more information so people know how to use them, what to use them with. What else is going on in the USB-C space? Are you building more devices with USB-C connectivity? Yeah,
we're actually expanding everything. So the extenders, we're putting them into wall plates, and we're packaging those with USB-C extenders, sending it over HD-based category cable, probably up to 330 feet. And then on the other side is a USB-C hub, a 4-port hub, which we think is going to be a very, very popular device. And we just see more and more of the demand for USB-C. Actually, if I had a wish, I'm hoping that Apple takes notice of our cable. Oh, shucks. Takes notice of our cable and puts it in all their stores. Because I think Apple users would love to hear about a full-featured USB-C cable that does charging, video, and data up to 15 feet with the exclusive Kramer K-Lock, which is built inside of the USB-C connector, giving you up to 12 pounds of additional pulling pressure.
Come on.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was bad. I should have had that one. Now I set you up. Okay, so K-Lock, this is an interesting one, and I really like this. Silas did a cool video on K-Lock a while ago where he was showing.
This thing's in my way.
Oh,
sorry.
it's all right. It's
It's a
all
little
right.
bit in my way.
See, that's why I said I told you we would find a way to mess you up.
Yeah, you found it all right. I was just trying to get to that bad boy, but anyway.
No, it happens, it happens. So the concept with K-Lock is you've got a couple of sort of like gator teeth in there, or, you know, clips that hold the cable in place.
Correct.
That keep it from just accidentally slipping out.
Right.
But, you know, and keep it in place. And what's the pull force on that?
The pull force on the HDMI K-Lock is 15 pounds. And for the USB-C version, we put those pins internally because obviously when you look at a USB-C connector, it's very, very small. So there was not enough real estate to design
get it on the outside.
On the outside.
Yeah.
So we put it on the inside. And that provides a good amount of,
You know, it's
about
funny
10
because
pounds of pulling
15
pressure.
pounds doesn't sound like a lot
yeah,
until
no.
you see a cable being lifted,
Yep.
you know, or a 15-pound weight being lifted by a cable, and you're thinking like, man, that's gonna pop out any second now. That was pretty. I'm not gonna lie. That was like, just standing here close to that, I was kind of jealous there for a moment, like really.
Yeah, so I'm warming up a little bit here. So it's been a while. I feel terrible. I should have practiced before I came here because I have a table in my home. Oh my God, I can't believe I missed that.
No, it's okay. I'm glad you did, because I need a chance to get caught up here. This is gonna be a long stretch.
That's a long one for you. You're overextending yourself here. Nice.
All right, Mike, last question before I clean up this table and send you home.
Okay, buddy.
How do you guys see, or how does Kramer see itself shaping the industry right now? What are you doing to evolve it?
Yeah, I feel that more than ever before, end users and integrators appreciate a partner that just, when it comes down to it, knows Pro AV. We have 45 years experience. We have been the pioneers of many different products, extenders, the K-Lock as we mentioned before. And the fact that that experience and that engineering excellence delivers the best practice that our customers need and come to expect from one supplier. So that's how I feel they're shaping it. And I see it in the requests every day where people are coming to us, because there's a lot of competition out there, but many of them fall short. They don't have a limited selection. They have a limited selection on the products that they offer. But with Kramer, we're a complete supplier of many different things that are necessary in an AV application. So I see us shaping that because people are coming to us and they're recognizing that they don't have to jump around and look for 15 different suppliers when they can get the whole thing from Kramer.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this one up because he's about to destroy me. This has been a just dropping them left and right.
I think I got
over here.
tingly when I started talking about the company like that.
Incredible. All right, this has been an episode of Next Level Tech, the arcade version. I'm your host, Nick Smith. With me was Mike from Kramer today. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you on the next episode.